Good afternoon, world. Oha gozaimasu kai. Dobry utro, Russia. Как дела? Я хорошо. O genki desu ka, sekai? Boku wa genki desu. Doing pretty good. So, I had an out-of-town adventure last Saturday, couple days ago, so I was gone. And you could see the flowers that I got when it was a lot of fun in Duluth. And we were on the Door Scenic route of the Zephyr, and then on Monday I was on the Vista Starfleet, and that's when I got this drawing here. It's a surprise where I was out of town and I was looking through the view of the Vista Star. It was a boat where I was going through the views of the Lake Superior, and the view was awesome. And not only that, it's really enjoyable. And it's like a setting of portu in Russian, meaning port. It's a Russian cartoon I told you, where it's on the display, where some of you Russian viewers seeing the Russian cartoon in 75 or whatever year. And it was a lot of fun, and I feel like I was in that setting, where it was like the boat was in the wake of the waves. That's how I know the setting well enough. And on Sunday, I was even we were in a rec room, and they had and I was looking at the whole view of Duluth, which was very exciting as well. So, another thing is, I even got a shout out. I'm giving a couple shout outs to the people in Duluth that heard about my show, and I'd love to give a shout out to Izzy, my support dog, parents, my job coach, going high score as well, and Leah and Betsy, and my best friend Betsy, which I'd love to give a shout out to. Either way, then, in case you didn't know about the Mario Kart 8 game, this is the Russian version I got on display. I got it when I was like 20 years old, and it was a gift from my family from Russia. Let's just say that, and my mother bought it back here, which is a big surprise. And yeah, and how the box art is much different than as you can see on the back, it's Russian, but I got it when I was 20 years old, and you can see how different it is, and as you can tell, it's much different than the American and the Japanese version game, because you can see everything in Russian, like the important information about the age rating, software warranty, and the contact info for the future Club Nintendo, where you can get lots of rewards, and you get the guides. You get a start guide of the Mario Kart 8 of how you can use the game in Russian. Though it does not work on any Wii U's. But if anyone was excited for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Switch, then it's a different story because it's region free. But yeah, how the game goes is different. It's the same as all Mario Kart 8 versions, but and I'd love to sponsor Vista Fleet for letting me talk about my show on Monday temporary, and then I got this, and I'd love to give a shout out to Eric and Liz from the Rare Earth for these essential oils. EOS for short. Let's say that. And what I like about the essential oils is they can relax you and calm you down on if you was to smell it. It's really helpful to calm people down, even for inspiration reasons, but even if you got a diffuser as well. But But Duluth is awesome, and like I said, on Sunday, we even went to Grandma's as well, and the food is so good. It's not expected, but out-of-town adventures are different, you know. Then, and be careful with, and if anyone, and yes, okay, is anyone who got a, sorry, I'm just thinking, but if any audience loves this show, please go for it, because other of my episodes like Killzone Shadowfall, Bloodborne, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, The Last of Us, and Final Fantasy X 10.2 HD Remastered, they're like team to mature audiences, so be careful. So I'd suggest be careful with anyone watching it. And for the practically I was gonna make a 6th episode of my show, but it was with this game called Knack, but unfortunately I didn't feel like uploading that episode back then because it's just it was worth it in a way then, but I didn't feel that way. So this is like the 9th episode of my show technically. And why is it like the 9th episode? Is because it's a special episode technically who gives a lot of shout outs. Like Abby from Duluth and other people from Duluth who's viewing my show, which I would love to give another shout out to as well. So thank you guys for tuning in to Duluth. And what you can do is that for anyone who's into the gaming is different, and last night I was watching this movie called Pixels with my best friend, and that movie was so awesome, like beyond awesome. Like a video game movie, but for all gamers who love it so much. But and if anyone heard about the Super Nintendo Classic coming out, it's like 3 to 4 months either way, from what my best friend told me as well. So I could be wrong, but what? And there are some games that, like, I don't remember some of the games that are inspirable, but there will be other games that could be reviewed down the road, but for now I am doing this setting because of my displays and stuff. So, and some dude on Monday said about the Mario Rabbids taking over the Kingdom Battle for the Switch. For anyone hearing about the Switch, it's a different story because they're in a high demand, and they are, like, if you was to get them too new, the screen will break easily and it will be fragilized and it will have a lot of glitches. So I'd be careful buying it, because yeah, Nintendo's a good company, but some equipment you gotta be careful with because if it's too new or if it's launch models that come out, but just be careful. And on the train as well, that it's forgotten was a Bullwinkle stand where it looks like a camera thingy where you can get a picture taken of yourself as a Bullwinkle. But it's like the clock Bullwinkle that's up there, but what? And so, and comes next month is September, which is a Piranha Plant Mario version of the Hanafuda card and the classic Hanafuda card Wine Cup, which is so it comes tomorrow is September, so it's an exciting month, but yet I would love to give And forgot about another shout out is to my therapist from here, Caroline, as well, who I'd love to give a shout out to. And my neighbors Chris and Daphne, who I take care of, Neville. And Taylor and Haley as well. Let's hope there. But if anyone's looking into gaming stuff, be careful, because I can relate to other people's situations either ways. But be inspired, believe, and begin. And be very careful what equipments can be used. And for anyone who's just different, and I'd love to give empathy to the Hurricane Harvey victims in Texas that I feel bad for. I feel bad for you guys, because I hope things can go well for you guys in Texas, and I hope Harvey could just be dropped down over time. Meaning, my translation is, I hope the ring wouldn't fall down on you guys anymore as is, because I feel really sad for your guys' damages, and just be. So I hope you guys just be completely careful and very appreciative of you guys. So I will conclude the show, and hopefully, so for Hurricane Harvey victims, I really feel empathy, and I feel bad for Charlottesville. I feel bad for you guys as well in Virginia. So, but the thing is that it's like gaming in the Trump years, for crying out loud. So just be very careful of what you're going through in the States, because the world's getting very different over time, and so just be very peaceful and make up to all the things that happen, because most things. And I hope that Texas can, and for Hurricane Harvey victim in Texas, be inspired, believe in yourselves, and begin your better lives over time, and be strong and be careful with yourselves. Even for everyone in Duluth and everywhere in the world, be very, very careful and be strong about yourself and believe in yourselves. Even if you wanted to talk to people that you trust about the progress. But I hope Texas, and like I said, believe in yourselves and be careful and be strong. This concludes my show, and many blessings.